stand up and speak out about the important things, like what the doctors are going through, the state of our healthcare, the state of our education, that may not give you a social media, value.
What is 3 + 1 + 1?
5.
So what's 4 + 1?
That's 5 school days of nourishing Ovaltine multi-chocolate goodness.
Yummy!
Buy the special Ovaltine pack with 4 sachets and 1 free for every school day. That's not all. Ovaltine is enriched with calcium, vitamin B12, and malt to support learning and playtime. Ovaltine, smart choice for smart kids.
In the kitchen game, there are players and then Agba Ballers, MVP, Player of the Year, 10-0, no rival. Become an Agba Baller with a new improved Maggi chicken flavor made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric to bring out your top game in the kitchen. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, my game changer.
Whether you're buying smoky jollof from your favorite spot in Ikeja, shopping online for your latest styles, or booking your next getaway to Dubai, MasterCard gives you the freedom to pay your way. Insert, tap, swipe, or click. So many options, yet so easy. With layers of security protecting every payment, your money stays safe.
From Dampo to travel, MasterCard connects you to the life you've earned and the one you dream of. Ask your bank for a MasterCard today. MasterCard, safe, convenient, priceless.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development and the care they need with the new NanKid 4 with HMOs to support your child's development, probiotics to help your child's digestion and development, and high-quality proteins to support age-appropriate growth. And all of these work together to support your child's development and growth today and tomorrow. NanKid 4. Nourish your child's potential.
What does it really mean to live limitless? It's a sojourn in Gombe leading a procedure in Lagos. It's SMEs showing up every day, pushing through the odds. It's students in remote towns streaming global lectures in real time. It's you making big moves in London while chilling by the pool in Abeokuta. It's power, it's freedom, it's mounting a router outside and connecting it inside for super fast internet. It's Airtel 5G Smart Connect. Enjoy unlimited data for limitless living with Airtel 5G Smart Connect. Visit the nearest Airtel shop to get yours. Airtel.
Across Nigeria, stories are waiting to be lived. Family reunions in Calabar, big deals in Lagos, new adventures in Owerri, and one airline makes them all possible. Welcome aboard Cali Air, operated by ValueJet. Comfortable seats, friendly crew, on-time flights to Kano, Enugu, Port Harcourt, Abuja, and more. Make memories, close deals, see loved ones. Let Cali Air take you there. Book now at www.flyvaluejet.com. Cali Air, proudly cross river.
See, everybody with him own wahala. Every day comes with its own version of challenges, and you have to be ready to face them, because only then can you move on to the next. That's why I never miss my breakfast. Scratch that. My peak breakfast, with the nutrients and energy I need to face each day, one challenge at a time.
Every day is a good day to power on with a peak breakfast. Have you had your peak? Reach for your peak.
To all the people we get heavy duty engine and big generator for we country, we throw away salute given out. Things no easy, but this big engine then must continue to the work. For Total Energies, we done the innovate for over 70 years to take given out Rubia engine oil. We're good for all types of heavy duty engines then. Rubia engine oil, they help engine they can't pay so that it no go quick spoil. It they make oil last well for engine before you change them, and it also help the consumption of fuel for your heavy duty engines. It never finish. Rubia products, they tested for all types of conditions, and over 200 major heavy-duty manufacturers don't approve them. Experience Total Energies, Obunge Premium Engine Oil, through the years.
We're back.
We're back. Welcome to Nigeria Info, where the news sparks conversation.
When Donald Trump said what he said, why do you think we're here today?
What is the policy of this my government on how to put an end to the war? Rather than telling the government there's a misplaced priority in their governance.
Some people are trying to play politics to the issue as we normally do.
This is your space to listen, share, and be heard. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
It's 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
The headline news on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Thanks for joining us. The headlines at 9. President Tinubu urges editors to uphold truth and responsible journalism. Editors seek government support to rescue struggling media industry. Defense Minister vows protection for officers on lawful duty. Former generals express outrage over land clash involving FCT minister. Chief of Army Staff calls for unity among officers to secure Nigeria. Diabetes Association declares national emergency over rising cases. Diabetes Association of Nigeria says over 11 million Nigerians living with the disease. WHO raises alarm as 24 million Africans battle diabetes. Tourism Authority pushes domestic travel to boost Nigeria's economy. Lagos begins major Lekki-Ajah road repair this Saturday. Lagos plans wealth fund to drive infrastructure and jobs. Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority says rail transport key to blue economy growth. NSCDC Lagos Command seizes 4,000 litres of smuggled petrol in Badagry. Armed robbers kill a professional hairstylist in Lagos. Federal government abolishes mother tongue teaching, adopts English for all schools. Senate approves Tinubu's 1.15 trillion naira domestic borrowing request. PDP confirms national convention to hold this weekend. Ekiti ADC governorship aspirant rejects primary election results. And Nnamdi Kanu asks appeal court to halt his terrorism trial judgment. A major new art museum in Benin City fails to open amid political controversy. DSS charges 27-year-old for calling for a military coup. Nigerian stock market rebounds, gains over 2.5 trillion naira. Super Eagles and Bonus Row resume World Cup preparations. Those are the headlines right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
This isn't a Game of Thrones. It's the game of information.
The German foreign minister went to Beijing to reaffirm that Europe would not let China invade Taiwan.
And more information.
Government can't keep taking the fall for your own mess, for your own mistakes.
And more information.
We did some work on the Third Mainland Bridge before. Where are there potholes now?
You want to play?
Political way to destroy. Let me tell you.
It's game on. Let the games begin.
On 99.3 Nigeria Info.
You're listening to Jimi Disu right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Morning, everybody. You're welcome to the Daily Digest with Jimi Disu, and today we are on a national assignment. I have in the studio with me Kapi as usual. We're looking at the Wike crisis. I have Kapi to take care of the military end, and I have Chinedu to take care of his closer to that. You are closer to that generation, right? The generation the army officer belongs to.
Yes.
Which generation is he?
Oh no, I'm not.
But you understand them.
Oh, of course.
And of course. You know this.
And to look at it from the civilian angle.
From the civilian angle. So, Kapi is here and there. So don't let's waste time. Let's go straight. Chinedu, let me start with you. What are your feelings about the developments that has come out of the video? How have you reacted to the video?
Uncle Jimmy, sadly, it's I just put it to a lapse in leadership qualities. Because first things first, the Honorable Minister shouldn't have been there.
Okay.
You have people on the chain of command. You have processes. There are things you follow. There are people you delegate to go and do things like that. I would not come to your home, like Captain said earlier, and exchange words with your security man, because he's under authority and you have given him said instructions. There are so many people that should have been there even before him. And when you look at it historically, look at the 2, 3, 4 people that have occupied that office before him. Do you see them doing that same thing?
Even with the videos that you sent to me, which is an expanded video.
Correct.
I don't know if Sheriff has seen that. There's an expanded video that shows how he arrived at the place, convoy, security, and all. It's even in a military government, you shouldn't have something like that. To be honest with you, it's not a pleasant thing to look at. You can see that the fight probably started from his office. He was going there with the mission. Morning, Kapi, how are you?
Fine, thank you, sir. Good morning.
Okay, so we'd like to have your feelings in the first instance of what has happened. Bearing in mind the age grade of the officer, the rank of the officer. What was his rank?
He was in the Navy.
Yes.
Lieutenants.
Yes.
He's a captain equivalent in the Army.
Oh, okay.
So
what is the starting point of officer cadre in the Navy?
Officer cadre in the Navy is midshipman.
Oh, okay.
Sub-lieutenant.
Oh, okay. So he has the rank of a captain.
Exactly.
So after this, it'll be major.
Generally, we call them subalterns.
Subalterns?
Yes.
Why do you call them subalterns?
Subalterns are officers that fall within the category of second lieutenant up to captain. Yes, up to captain. So we call them subalterns. They are most likely, almost always field officers. They are always on the field because of that's the bracket within the armed forces where you learn. That's the bracket within the armed forces where you are deployed to get hands-on, boots-on-ground experience. And if you look at the armed forces as a community, in any community is the youth that do the active work.
Yeah.
So if we were to run it like a company now, a corporate company, you see the generals at the strategic leadership team level.
Yeah.
Then you will see these young captains, lieutenants and second lieutenants as management trainees. You are nurturing, you are mentoring, you are bringing them up, okay, to fit into certain roles as they grow.
Had he had a higher rank, would his behavior have been different? Let's say if he was a Navy captain.
If he was a Navy captain, I tell you, he would have behaved the same way. The minister won't stand him down if, for example, the CNS said, hold this ground. Okay, it's about orders. That's why.
It's an ex-CNS, though.
No.
It's a former CNS.
You are not talking about the officer now. The subaltern was standing on an order
from
an ex-CNS. Now, here's the thing. By his status, the ex-chief of naval staff is entitled to a lot of things, some of which we've even contended on here.
Yes.
That when you retire, you're entitled to weapons for life, you are entitled to a vehicle, you are entitled to this and that. An ex-CNL is entitled to armed guards 24/7 until he dies, wherever he chooses to be or is. So if you were an ex-chief of naval staff today, you're going to have an orderly who drives with you, okay, armed orderly. You're going to have armed guards in your house. If you know any senior military officer, ex-service chief, I know one, I won't mention him. I normally go and tap wisdom from him in Lekki Phase 1. He has full complement of soldiers there. A duty officer will always visit the rank of a subaltern from time to time to make sure everything is in place. So some people were saying, what are soldiers doing, on that premises? It's as good as telling me what are soldiers doing on President Jonathan's premises. Those are the privileges that come with...
Because the guy was quick to correct the minister to say that he's not an ex, that is a vice admiral, he's not an ex-vice admiral. But, okay, so what does that... Okay, what is the symbolism of that act? What does it say to the other ranks who are active and within service?
You see, depending on where you are looking it from, I understand. By his training, he did exactly what he should have done. What he did there reinforces the confidence that, yes, what has been instilled is there. Let me tell you, people don't follow commanders unto death in battle because he said so. No, no. When you see men dying, and they will stay there and die as opposed to withdrawing. Do you recall, excuse me, do you recall a certain general who did an SOS to the Chief of Army Staff and said, listen, in case we all get wiped out, just know that this is my situation. I've lost XYZ men. We have run out of ammo. You remember that thing went viral?
Yeah.
Yes. Somehow he was punished for it. That is the spirit. That is the mentality.
Let me ask you, Nedu, in political terms, does this come with certain casualties?
Oh, yes, definitely.
And consequences? What
definitely.
do you think?
First things first, my thoughts will relay more to the strain in relationships between the military and the political class. Somewhere along the line, they are not parallel lines. Their lines will always cross. Is it going to separate them more, especially with what we're feeling in the country? When we're talking about external threats that we've had, when we're talking about rumored coups, and then we're having this experience, it's a hot time. Then you have such an experience. It starts to stray them more apart. And either party starts to look at each other with, for want of a better term, disdain, hate.
I think it's even much more than that, because the way the civilian populace has reacted, the guy has become a national hero. He's become a hero of some sort.
I mean, when you look online, you see things like branded T-shirts, you see things like
T-shirts,
slogans and everything, reminiscent of the...
Sorry to cut you short, but I want to assure you that will be managed within the armed forces. Okay?
Do you think so?
Oh, wow, it will be managed. That thing is not going to get into the officer's head, and there are ways he will be redeployed or positioned where all of that will just, as I say,
fade away
with time.
Fizzle out.
But here's the thing that our leaders have to be very mindful of. Recall I said it here when I spoke about provoking the unexpected. All it required from the Honorable Minister of the FCT was a call from his desk.
Yeah.
He didn't even have to show up. Just make a call and tell whoever, be it the CNS, be it the CDS, you know what? This is what is happening, this is what I think, and this is what should be. And you drop it. I mean, for crying out loud, FCT minister has unfettered access to the final, that is the president. Yes. So who again? Where do you want to take it? Beyond the commander-in-chief's desk?
But the part that I don't understand also is that, if I remember what I saw in the tape, he said that he had spoken to the CDS and he had spoken to the CNS, and they had said they would take care of it. So what was the point?
Why go and use Linux as your OS for an application that doesn't recognize Linux? Sorry, I'm not talking in... Let me use another one. Why would you want to go and speak Swahili to somebody who is not Swahili? He speaks French or English. At that level, all those names you are calling doesn't really... If he had said he had spoken to his commander, it would probably have had more impact on him. I'll tell you why. Let me give a simple example everybody can relate with. My mom says, you know what, we are going for an outing. Nobody should eat there. We are just there to do some courtesy greeting and come back. And then our host displays all manner of niceties on the table. Nothing she says that day, even if she has spoken to our granddad, and none of us will touch it. But trust me, if your mom looks at you and said, okay, have something, of course he will descend on it.
Definitely.
So what he should have done, as I said, was to call the boss to like 4 degrees of bosses ahead of this boy. Permit me to use boy now relatively. Yes. And that's all.
It's a constituency.
And his unit commander would have called him and told him to stand down. And you would have seen him stand down. But you don't come to my house, as I said, and tell my gate man, open the door. Your guy is my friend. He will just be looking at you.
Which begs to the understanding of chain of command.
So exactly.
Structure.
Chain of command.
If he understood it, he wouldn't have been there.
You could call me and say, oh boy, I'm at your gate. And I'll do the...
Do you think the boy... do you think the officer will be punished?
I don't think he will. There is a board, or is it a probe it's called now, as I learned that a probe panel has been set.
Would it be a military probe panel?
That is left to be seen, I don't know. But
yes.
I'm confident because I went through the same experience. Where I stood on orders and insisted. Okay? But that's story for another day. But here's what is going to happen by my own feeling. The officer is going to be, first of all, taken away from the social effects of what has happened.
Yes. And before we have another disaster on our
because
hands.
I tell you, as he said, we've just come out of this thing about a plot.
Yeah.
A coup plot.
We're not out of it yet, though.
Exactly. And you are now seeing an event or a development that is going to leave some measure of animosity between very senior serving, very senior retired, and then even junior officers.
And the politicians.
So Minister Wike risks making it a we versus them situation. And I don't think he wants to go there.
What would you want the president to do? How would you want the president to handle it? Should he be thinking of sacrificing Wike?
Sacrifices can come in different ways, right? But I would, if I was in a position to advise, I would like for the commander-in-chief to make sure both parties are aware. 1. 2, when it comes to the honorable minister, like I said, the commander-in-chief will have to make rash decisions because, Kapi, kindly correct me if I'm wrong. As the officer was stood there in that uniform, he was representing all arms of the armed forces.
Of course. You see, it hasn't changed. I went through it, so I wasn't told. From the day you graduate, you are actually decorated and you carry a presidential commission. Now, let me tell you something, sir. For the president to actually be somewhere at midnight and decorate you at 0000 hours, after which you take your oath of allegiance to him, you have to be important. My oath of commission was signed in red ink by a president. So is that young man's oath of commission. Very few people have a presidential signature on a personal document. So I know the gravitas that comes with, the confidence that gives you. And then you now come and say, and somebody tells you are an idiot. No, it's not possible. If you recall, something similar happened to one of our late icons in the country, the Mad Dog syndrome. You saw how someone...
He regretted it.
Exactly. You don't do that.
There also needs to be a revisiting of the orientation of that office. Because if you watch that video closely, you tend to see that everybody was eager to impress the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you look at the way he
when
arrived.
You see the body language of some of the security operatives as well, it kind of seems like the training was out of the window. And it's a function of, instead of concentrating on quelling and dousing the situation, everybody was hyper.
To be seen as
I think we should be thankful that...
Yes, indeed.
I was joking with...
We didn't get beyond there.
I was joking with Sheriff that there could have been what we call basbos. There have been slaps.
We are lucky
because
that didn't happen.
You could also see on the naval officer's side the level of maturity that he'd used to handle that situation. His boys were feeding off it. And then the way the other side, like I put it, they were feeding off the energy they were getting from that end.
That was true.
Okay, let me just quickly open up our lines. You know the numbers. You can start calling in now. We'll take your contributions. Now, let's all be very, very careful. One news we couldn't read this morning because of time was that one of the, I don't know whether it's a station or not, but one guy who had been calling for a coup, he directly called for a coup. This DSS picked him up. And now he's in the courts now. So let's all be very careful. But, just be mindful of your use of language. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy. My name is Obonino Peter, a.k.a. Peter Bounce from Shangotedo.
Okay.
Yeah, quickly, I want to say this. I'm impressed because I've never for this level of maturity of that young naval officer to have stood on his ground, not because I've understood obeying orders to the last call as it is from the military board, the maturity in which he used to handle it. And if you watch the clip also, when he was getting to a fracas, I think he could control his voice, his men under him again. So for me, what impresses me is the level of maturity, and I wish our armed forces in all ramifications could go through all this. Good morning.
But you see, we can see what I said now. The boy has become a hero. There's an there's a unverified report that somebody, a top politician, gave me a Prado as a gift. I think that was in bad taste.
That politician is just exhibiting the same thing that makes them
unpopular.
That
was, and I hope they stop the guy from.
What exactly would? What? Okay, fine. If you have to give him an SUV, must you publicize it? You turn everything to politics.
You don't even do that.
And you expect the young man to ride that SUV when his commander probably is using something smaller for his official car. That politician's head needs to be opened and rearranged.
The guy should not take to the market.
The sensitivity of the time is even wrong as well.
Wrong. It's because it's unverified. I've seen it in social media.
Okay, if any such thing has happened, please, it should be discouraged.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning.
My name is Femi. I'm calling from Elegushi.
Yes, sir.
Uncle Jimmy, you see, this is same event happened in Lagos State between Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos and similarly to what has happened between the FCT minister and Wiki. When you watch these two approach, you can see the calmness between these both. How the governor of Lagos State was able to be putting questions across to the officer with due respect, not with insult, not in an insultive manner. And the officer duly respected His Excellency with a very calm way of response, and there was no chaos. But you look at that of the FCT minister, he uses an abusive language. That is abusing the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That is what the FCT minister did. He exhibits a kind of attribute that should have been done by the Agberos in the motor parks, not in a honorable situation, a position like him. So the president should have a sanction on the FCT minister and give kudos to the Nigerian armed forces. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll just have less than a minute, so we'll take a short break. And when we come back, I'll continue my discussion with Chinedu and Kapi. So don't go away, we'll be right back.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
The energy from breakfast doesn't last my child the whole day. By halftime, your champ will be low on energy. That's why break time is the right time to refuel with the nourishing Milo drink.
Keep your champ in the game with a Milo drink in their lunchbox. It's made from the goodness of malt, milk, cocoa, and contains iron and calcium. Milo drink has a great taste your champs will love and a nourishing energy to help them make the most of every day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo!
Waiting happen. Every time I do small transaction, they don't slam me with your rich extra charges. SMS alert, bank transfer, even bill payment safe. They know they put the person at all. You never hear say with Smart Cash, you fit send money go another bank, pay your bills, and receive SMS alert all for free. For free? Yes, now for free. Then go even pay you 15% interest per annum on top your savings.
Hey, what's up for me now? How did you join Smart Cash?
Dial *939# or download the Smart Cash app today to begin enjoying zero extra charges on all transactions. Smart Cash, money matter na sense. Smart Cash na by Airtel.
In the cooking game, you need a winning game plan. I'm not just talking about your fresh ingredients, utensils, or cooking skills. I'm talking about your choice of seasoning. My game plan is incomplete without Maggi chicken flavor. Made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric, it's my game changer. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, my game changer.
Mr. Teacher, please, what happens when children come to school? How is it that they leave home very neat and return looking so different?
Non-stop action, ma. All the learning and sports burn energy. So those sweat stains, dirty uniforms and shoes, they show that your kid has been very active.
Now, wow.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo!
Whether you're buying smoky jollof from your favorite spot in Ikeja, shopping online for your latest styles, or booking your next getaway to Dubai, MasterCard gives you the freedom to pay your way. Insert, tap, swipe, or click. So many options, yet so easy. With layers of security protecting every payment, your money stays safe.
From Danfo to travel, MasterCard connects you to the life you've earned and the one you dream of. Ask your bank for a MasterCard today. MasterCard, safe, convenient, priceless.
Bro, have you heard?
What?
The Fanta and Sprite are now available in 60cl plastic bottles. And it's for the same price. 500 naira.
Bring me 2 bottles. 1 Fanta for me, 1 Sprite for my friend. 60cl plastic bottle, right?
You heard right. Fanta and Sprite are now available in 60cl plastic bottles for the same price of 500 naira. That's 20% more Fanta and Sprite for free. Grab the new 60cl bottle today. Enjoy extra refreshment.
It's like every other year. My wife wants to paint, and her own kind of budget just makes me want to faint. 50 buckets of paint? Make it make sense. I'm only dropping cheddar if it's using Santex.
Santex? Yes, Santex. The amazing durability is more than mere text. Rich quality paint within your budget. So make the smart choice. Paint with Santex.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong
With a smart choice. Santex paint.
Santex paint.
Smart choice.
Paint your dreams on the walls of your reality. Choose Santex paints for its rich quality, vibrant colors, and long-lasting coats. Available at authorized Santex paint stores across Nigeria. Santex paint, the smart choice.
It's the Indomie Eat and Win promo. The more you eat, the more you win. How to win? Buy the Indomie Eat and Win promo pack. Find the promo code inside. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win. Enter your promo code and start earning points fast for a chance to win exciting gifts and 1 million naira cash every week for a lucky winner. So hurry now, eat and win. Let the winning begin. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, see package. This is what I call full house.
Yes, sir. That's me.
Who's talking about you? I'm talking about this Peak Yogurt Drink Full House Pack in your hand.
The Peak Yogurt Drink 1 liter Full House Pack with more refreshment contains fresh cow milk. Share and enjoy full house goodness filled with essential vitamins and minerals. Peak. Reach for your peak.
This beautiful black dress. Add to cart. This fridge is cheap, oh. I beg, add to cart, Joe. Are you sure I won't just add skincare? Well, add to cart, Joe. Yes, sir. Jumia Black Friday is on. Do pass yourself from 31st of October to the 1st of December. Get all the things you've always wanted at 60% off with Jumia's biggest deals of the year. From phones and accessories to electronics, clothes, beauty products, and many more.
It's the choices you make that set you apart from being good to being great. My choice? Nivea Men Deep Body Lotion with Max Tech, powered by Black Carbon. Gives you both dark wood fragrance and 48-hour moisture. And my other top choice for all-day freshness, Nivea Men Deep Roll-On for 72-hour protection and fragrance with Max Tech, powered by Black Carbon. Skin is for playing it smart. Nivea is for skin.
Attention Lagos! Get ready to have fun at the 11th edition of ARM Run for the Future 10K Marathon on the 15th of November 2025. Join us at Muri Okwala Park, Victoria Island for a day packed with fun, fitness, and family bonding. Whether you're a seasoned runner or just want to enjoy the vibe, this event is for everyone. It's bigger, it's better, and filled with more fun than ever before. Bring your loved ones, your energy, and your enthusiasm. There's something for everyone. More prizes, more giveaways, and unforgettable moments await you. Rush now to rftf.arm.com.ng to register and secure your spot. Proudly supported by our partners Nivea, iFitness, ARM1, Puma, Biggie Water, and Pocari Sweat.
This is what goodness tastes like. Golden caramel, creamy buttermint, and rich coffee. There's a Cadbury candy for every moment.
Cadbury Caramel, Cadbury Coffee, Cadbury Buttermint. Sweet, smooth, and full of flavor. Whether you're chilling at home or on the move, there's a Cadbury candy for every mood.
Cadbury candies, now at a pocket-friendly price of 25 Naira only.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'll be showing you how I make a milky bowl of golden morn. Yay! I like to have my golden morn in a bowl first, then pour some warm water. I just stir and watch it turn into milky, nutritious enjoyment.
But when did you add milk?
I'm using Golden Morn 3-in-1, so no need to add milk.
So delicious, Mommy.
Golden Morn 3-in-1 comes with milk inside already. Get it for your family today. Golden Morn. Make every day golden.
Every day when my children return from school, I don't recognize them. Hello? Do I know you?
It's us, Mommy.
But these dirty, sweaty uniforms and socks were clean in the morning. Everything don't transform. I understand though. School is hectic. It takes energy to come home this transformed. So I make sure they have some nutritious Milo at breakfast.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo!
When life tries to hold me down.
Whether you're chilling with your friends, in town with your clique, watching a movie with your bestie, turning up at parties for the jollof, or just chilling at home by yourself, reach for a refreshing bottle of Razzle. Razzle your world and express yourself with the new and exciting flavors of Razzle. Cola, orange, and lemon. Razzle your world. Is where it all connects, all in one place.
Federal government says it is winning the war on terrorism.
Our president is there. This promise will never come to pass.
He feels somewhat insecure just by the measure of his money.
Most of us don't even know the nooks and crannies of Nigeria. If everybody dies, which voice is going to speak?
Yes, Wike is one of the major actors in the demise of the PDP.
Getting justice in Nigerian court is not possible.
The news, conversation, information, and more. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
You're listening to Jimi Disu, right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
You're welcome back to the Daily Digest with Jimi Disu, and I still have Captain Blade and Chinedu. We're looking at the developments in the Wike case. It's surprising that the government hasn't formally reacted, Cappy.
Well,
why do you think? But you heard what the Minister of Defense.
Yes, I heard what the Honorable Minister of Defense said. The last time I had any Minister of Defense speak like that was Nuhu Ribadu. No, not Nuhu Ribadu, sorry, Ribadu. We had one Minister of Defense that was Muhammadu Ribadu.
Ribadu, yes.
He's the one who spoke and even told his soldiers that, see, I'll give you the best, provided you do your jobs. In fact, even wives, if you want wives, we will give you the best wives. That's motivating.
Is this incident, is it going to affect the rank and file in the military?
Of course. Let me tell you what's happening right now.
Yes.
I trust the Commander Tradoc, Training and Doctrine, will be taking notes. And these things are going to actually form subject matters in training curricula across NDA, Jaji, Depot Nigerian Army, so that the people will come out from the cradle well-baked in how to handle scenarios like this, using this one that has just happened as a subject matter or reference point. So tomorrow even the DSS should also be taking notes by now, and the police, because we learn from mistakes.
Did the minister's DSS officials, from what you saw on the were they professional?
I wouldn't say they were. Let me tell you something, sir. When I was being trained as an intelligence officer, we used to be told the successful intelligence officer is the one who shields his principal from harm by carrying him on your head and running if need be, because once your principal is down, your mission has aborted.
Also, you think the DSS should have moved away
the first thing is you form a cordon around him and get him out of there. Bring the vehicle, even if he's protesting, just because once hostility is shown or signs of hostility become imminent, as a security officer, your first duty is to get your principal out of the way.
So you believe they should have cordoned him
straight on? Oga, we have to leave. We are leaving this place. I remember there was a time one particular governor broke his leg hanging on a bus, and I was wondering what was the security officer detailed with him doing that His Excellency had to do Agbero work and ended up with a cast on his leg. That was the governor of Kogi State, His Excellency Ayabello. It's not allowed. There are some things you can't immediately. You see it as that as a chief security officer. Oga can cry if he likes, but we get him out of that place.
Could it
you can sack me afterwards. No problem.
Could it have degenerated in the shooting match?
Well, with the officer on ground, I don't think so. But I know something. If anybody would have accidentally discharged around there, it wouldn't be the soldiers, because you don't hear accidental discharge in the armed forces. Once you see a soldier take a target, he wants to take it. We don't have soldiers who use their own guns to kill themselves and they say it's accidental. How could it be accidental if you are a master of your own weapon? Don't forget, the same weapon you are using is used globally. In other countries, does that weapon discharge accidentally?
Okay, Chinedu, I was having an argument with Sheriff off air earlier this morning, and I wasn't particularly thrilled that we haven't heard an official statement. But we were not having an argument downstairs. Thankfully, it was off air, but I'll let you into the gist. And we were saying that the president might have to sacrifice Wike. Remember that this is not the first time he's going to be involved in things like this. And his spokesperson was on television yesterday. The bulk of what he was trying to explain was what led to the crisis. Okay, what led to the alternative. And that is none of my. That is neither here nor there. What concerns me is
what happened.
What happened? But I was surprised when the spokesperson referred to the. I think he called him a young man, and also that he was doing a megad job,
which boils to the same thing, undermining.
So it is. So there is a problem with the whole structure that surrounds this gentleman. That culture of arrogance and authority that you don't have.
Uncle Jimmy, fish rots from the head down. If you have a problem with the apex, the leadership, everything cascades down. If it's good, you will see it in the body language of everybody else. Like Captain said, the DSS officials, even if you see their body language, some of them were actually trying to block him from moving. But when the officer actually spoke...
To block the minister from...
To block the minister from coming forward. You know? However...
There was a time he pushed one of them away.
There you go. There you go, not allowing him do his job. Then one of the officers, the armed personnel came from the back. You know, when you now see the FCD official, when the officer was trying to speak with him, and then instead of having a proper communication, he started to shout. You know what they say about the loudest in the room. So there and then, there needs to be a reorientation of that office. People need to be told what their job description is. You are supposed to build strong institutions and not strong people.
Well, I think the reality is that the person and the character of the minister got in the way. Given Nigeria how you have to pay lip service to your boss, you want to do things the way he would also do it.
Questionable is
because if they had gotten back to the office and one of them tried to be a bit more reasonable, the minister could have chided him that what nonsense were you saying? You should have said this or that. Then for the spokesperson to come back yesterday on national television,
not understanding the gravity,
not understanding the
sensitivity of the current situation,
and saying he was corrected though. He was corrected by the station that you can't say he was doing. If you say somebody is doing a megad job, means you regard him as a megad.
You see, Uncle Jimmy, I always say this thing to fellow security practitioners that when you are on the field, you're going to see people of different mindsets. In my years as a security officer and also as a practitioner, I have come to triangulate three things. Your consciousness, that is the level from which you are operating. Then the mindset. One of my mentors told me minds have sizes. Okay, when you triangulate how exposed you are to the size of your mind, then you add the event. What you get is the result or the output the person gives you.
Uncle Jimmy, sorry, Captain. Permit me to. This has been on my mind to ask. Put us in the room post that event, the debrief room. What would have been happening? What would have been going on? And how would it have been reported? Put us in that room from a military perspective.
Okay, good. And today, if I were to bring the officer, the FCT minister, and his spokesperson to a debrief room, the best way I will do it so each of them gets the message is I'm going to brand a chair each in their names. Then I'm going to ask them to sit in the chairs bearing their names and we go through the event, post-event now, what happened. Then they will switch chairs. Now you are going to take the FCT minister's chair. He will take yours. Can you speak to him the way he spoke to you? How do you feel? And you, the spokesperson, this is what you've said about this person. Go sit in that chair. Let this person say it about you.
Okay, let's put it bluntly.
Yes.
Because Sheriff and I had that argument. Do you think the minister needs to apologize to the naval officer?
Absolutely, yes. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
Let me just say why. Will the minister have corrected his own son publicly that way? I saw some two young men with him when he traveled. One of them should be in that officer's age or generation or age bracket.
Definitely.
Will you have done that to your son publicly? The apology may not be public, but even my dad, there were times he used to call me aside and say, you know what? I shouldn't have done that, but next time you don't cross this line too.
Well, maybe that has happened.
That could restore.
But I think there is a need for the public, because the gentleman is representing the armed forces.
Yes.
And I would assume that across the Navy, the armed forces, the army, officers of his cadre will be watching everything.
Of course.
That is happening.
That's why I told you.
So what do you think will happen if the government doesn't do the right thing?
There are things you leave to fester, and they just boil down and fester, and the day they erupt, the order won't be good. There are things you just treat immediately, if you get what I'm saying.
Correct.
Treat it immediately.
But Chinedu, what is so special about this minister? Because he insulted a man who was a governor, who is now a king. In fact, he's insulted a traditional ruler in one video. You, fake. We saw that one. He insulted Director Spiff, who was a governor when I was in Form 1. He was a Navy. I can't remember his rank.
Yes,
he was in the Navy.
Yes,
yes. In '67, when I was in Form 1, he insulted him. He insulted Lodili. I don't know if he's insulted Jonathan. And there is need for worry about the man's his public disposition. There is need for worry. Let me just leave it at that. That's the most polite way I can see it. But it looks as if the president has clay feet when it comes to his own situation. What is it that he has on the president? Is he blackmailing him?
I think he's a favorite. He's a favorite. He's a golden child.
And he can't be sacrificed?
You know, as much as in every 12 there's a Judas.
Yes.
Also in every 12 there's a Joseph.
Yes, I agree with you, but then we have an adage where I come from that says if you say your child won't cry, then that child will make you cry.
Correct.
So it's up to the president.
We don't want the president.
The box still still stops at his table. But if I would advise, let him not let it go too long before this is addressed.
Okay, let's take a few more calls. 9:47. I think we can take 2 or 3 more calls. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
This is Malik speaking. Good morning to you in the studio.
Malik.
Uncle Jimmy.
Morning.
Mm-hmm. What Captain Blake just said was what I told my friend. That for what the minister has done, and the president feels he's a special one day, the special one will be the one that will betray you, and it will be so bad to a point that you cannot control yourself anymore. Uncle Jimmy?
I'm going to sue you for this. Huh? That's what I've always said. I'm going to sue you
Uncle
for...
Jimmy, I have only 1,500. You can't sue me.
I'm going to sue you for copyright. I'm going to sue you for copyright. But thank you very much for it. And God bless. That's him coming in. No, oh my God. Okay, yeah, another. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning.
This is Pastor Ladipo.
Yes.
Uncle Jimmy, I want to ask about that guy that was saying, shut up, or guy is talking. The DSS, man. In this situation, my question to Captain Blade is this. Is he supposed to do that?
Of course he's not supposed to do that.
No.
He's not supposed to do
basically, when you are detailed to protect your principal, it's not about what people say. You are more about what people are doing around him. Normally, we do what you call we put what you call a protective cordon around the principal.
What if the soldier had lost? Excuse me. What if the soldier had lost his temper?
If the soldier had lost his temper, first and foremost, he will be cooling off somewhere now. Yes, it's not allowed. He will be cooling off.
Okay, but what if there was some physical contact between, like if the security people tried to push him or whatever?
No, he was pushed.
Yes, he was pushed. But still, because there is what we call use of minimum force. Minimum force in this sense is being calm but assertive. That's the minimumest force can go. He was calm but still
aware of his surroundings.
Exactly, and still kept his ground that this is how it should be. And even when the minister tried to be, forceful verbally and told him certain things. He said, "No, I'm not."
Do you think, Tinedu, do you think that the gentleman officer reacted also because of who the minister is? The minister is controversial. There's no doubt about it. For instance, when he said that I am an officer, I have integrity. I saw it as a reverse something to tell you, maybe to tell the minister that.
I think he spoke that to the effect, not from a directly personal perspective, but kind of like saying, you're a civilian and a politician. I'm a commissioned officer.
And I have integrity.
I have integrity, my training, where I'm coming from, what has been instilled in me.
So that itself is an indictment.
A lot of
and
things.
it's a veiled insult.
Oh, you can put it that way, kindly.
It's a veiled. So it's not as if the soldier was completely blameless. He wasn't.
Sir.
If he told,
yes, you see,
he wasn't blameless.
I always try to make. If you recall, when we meet here, I always try to say something, and I say, the conduct of our politicians tends to dilute the majesty
of the office.
And of the office. That's why some presidents somewhere had the audacity to make certain statements and call us certain names.
Yeah.
I also said it once again in this studio, but not on your program, that the graces or disgraces we suffer or enjoy abroad has a direct link with the conduct of our office holders. Because to the foreigner outside, that is our first 11.
Correct.
And when our first 11 start behaving in certain ways, when they see you, they believe, well, you must
one
be
of them,
exactly, or you are less than them. Yeah. So they will treat you in certain ways. So these things are, if I want to say, they are intimately
intertwined. Let me take this last caller before we go. Then I'll round up with you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Uncle
Quickly,
Jimmy.
just go quickly,
Captain
please.
I want to ask a question to Captain Blade. Captain Blade, if an officer is giving an instruction to do something that he knows is wrong, morally and otherwise, for example, to kill an innocent person, but that instruction has been given from his senior. How does that officer deal with the situation? Will he have to? I'm just looking at it. What will he do if he's not going to go with that?
Point noted. Quickly, because
the officer will not take it. If, for example, you ask an officer to shoot his younger brother, and the younger brother is not in any way a threat to life or anything, that's not an order anymore. You are actually abusing your office over and above that officer. So they will take
a quick one before we go. Is this a reflection of because you keep talking about the generation, this and that.
Z.
Was it like this in your own time, or there's a generational attitude that also goes into the behavior of the soldier?
Of course, there is. You recall the last time we met, I was talking about a Gen Z that transcends every nook and cranny of our existence, particularly because we have a youth bulge in Nigeria. Every generation is partly, if not completely, an embodiment of the socio-economic, political, and whatever dynamics of the time into which it was born. Our generation will be different in thought from these ones whom we call Gen
Okay,
Zs.
so finally, before we go, just within a minute, the way this whole thing is going, do you anticipate anything untoward or whatever if care is not taken? The guy has become some kind of symbol.
No, I strongly believe that it will be handled properly, because as we discussed earlier on, there are people that are sitting down on this and trying to make sure it's not escalated more than it already is.
Okay, we got to go, we got to run. Thank you very much, Kapi. Thank you very much, Chinedu. What's Up Lagos comes on next. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
sports after this. Hey, Omo! See package! This is what I call full house.
Yes, sir. That's me.
Who's talking about you? I'm talking about this Peak Yogurt Drink Full House Pack in your hand.
The Peak Yogurt Drink 1 liter Full House Pack with more refreshment contains fresh cow milk. Share and enjoy full house goodness filled with essential vitamins and minerals. Peak. Reach for your peak.
Mom, why do you always insist on buying Nasco cornflakes?
Because it is whole flakes, 100% cornflakes.
Whether you're buying smoky jollof from your favorite spot in Ikeja, shopping online for your latest styles, or booking your next getaway to Dubai, MasterCard gives you the freedom to pay your way. Insert, tap, swipe, or click. So many options, yet so easy. With layers of security protecting every payment, your money stays safe.
From Danfo to travel, MasterCard connects you to the life you've earned and the one you dream of. Ask your bank for a MasterCard today. MasterCard, safe, convenient, priceless.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggie Star in double cubes. Double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggie Star Double Cubes. Made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggie brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggie Double Cubes today. Me and Maggie, so good together.
Dulux Paint is back again for its 7th season of the Buy More Win Big promo. And guess what? This year comes with bigger rewards. From October 1st to December 30th, enjoy up to 165,000 Naira worth of discounts on the colors you love and stand a chance to win a brand new smart TV and other exciting prizes. It's the perfect moment to transform your spaces while enjoying exclusive savings and exciting rewards. Visit any authorized Dulux Color Center and Color Shop nationwide to be part of it. Buy more, win big, and let Dulux color your world. Terms and conditions apply. Dulux, let's color.
The energy from breakfast doesn't last my child the whole day. By halftime, your champ will be low on energy. That's why break time is the right time to refuel with the nourishing Milo drink.
Keep your champ in the game with a Milo drink in their lunchbox. It's made from the goodness of malt, milk, cocoa, and contains iron and calcium. Milo drink has a great taste your champs will love and a nourishing energy to help them make the most of every day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo!
It's the Indomie Eat and Win promo. The more you eat, the more you win. How to win? Buy the Indomie Eat and Win promo pack. Find the promo code inside. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win. Enter your promo code and start earning points fast for a chance to win exciting gifts and 1 million Naira cash every week for a lucky winner. So hurry now, eat and win. Let the winning begin. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Pay small, pay small. Why paying for when I can pay small? Pay small, pay small. Why paying for when I can pay small?
Hey Naija, December travel just got easier with Pay Small by Calabash. Book your flight with just 10% down payment and spread the rest before you fly. Fly with Airpeace, Aero Contractors, Arik Air, United Nigeria, Value Jet, or book on Waka Now and on board today. No last minute price hikes, no breaking the bank. Lock it in early. Pay small.
Pay small. Why paying for when I can pay small? Pay small. Why paying for when I can pay small?
Omo, my guy super na correct guy, small but mighty. When I deal with am, I know say my day don set. And everybody sabi say if super dey your side like this, you go just dey fire on, no be by size. You see all those big bros there for area, they form say they get power. But now only my super commando, they give me better energy to fire on.
Super! Enjoy correct taste and full energy to fire on with Super Commando energy drink. Super Commando, no be by size, fire on.